Good afternoon, card community. It is RJ, and it is time for the Sunday Trivia Recap. Hooray! Loud cheers, mass hysteria, thunderous applause, all kinds of craziness and shenanigans, because we like shenanigans around here. So, let's talk some trivia, okay? Last week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, as always, threw out some great trivia questions for you and offering up some great prizes if you can get them. So, Monday, I showed off the list of the 8 veteran players, players considered in the modern veteran area, the modern playing era, which is 1980 through current, veteran stars who were eligible for the Hall of Fame but did not get the nod from the Veterans Committee. So they didn't get the nod from baseball writers. So they're up for grabs. And one card from each of those players is the prize. Those players were Curt Schilling, Dale Murphy, Rafael Palmeiro, Roger Clemens, Fred McGriff, Don Mattingly, Albert Bell, and Barry Bonds. And I gave my opinion as to who should get in the Hall of Fame on Monday's video if you want to run back and check it out. And the question was, which player in baseball history has won the most MVP awards? And of course, very easy question. The answer was, of course, Barry Bonds. He had 7 of them. And I always make it a point, whenever I talk about Barry Bonds and all his MVPs, to point out that in 1993, he did not deserve it. Lenny Dykstra, far and away, was a much more valuable person to his team and to all of baseball in leading the Phillies into the postseason. So, just saying, Barry, sorry, you should only have 6. Other people can debate the other ones, but definitely in 1993, it should have gone to Lenny Dykstra. So, that's the answer to the question. This is the list of individuals who put out a guess for that question. Scroll down here. I want to give a shout out to Lou Rock TV for, everybody knows Lou and Bob down there in FLA, and their great channel. And I want to thank him for taking a moment to throw out a guess and join us for the Monday thing. As we are wont to do, we will shuffle once and spin. You must hit 3 times in order to win on my channel. So good luck to everybody. Let me kick on the sound here. And here we go. So, my contest announcement was last week, and I've been very lax in getting the prizes out, mostly because I do all my work on Saturday and Sunday, and having just finished the prize announcements on Sunday, I didn't get a time to get all the packages together. So I'm working on that right now. But I do want to let everybody know a couple things. Just basically the SLAD cards. I had 9 different SLAD cards up for grabs, and I was kind of surprised. Maybe I shouldn't have been. We live in a world today as collectors where the majority of the cards that people want to collect, or the majority of the interest, I think, is in modern cards, not in vintage so much, because I had some vintage cards up there for grabs, but the only ones the slabs that everybody wanted were in fact only some of the modern cards. So I shouldn't say that. One of them was a vintage one, and everybody had interest in that, so I want to show those off between wins here. This one's going pretty good because we're getting, I don't think we've gotten anybody hit twice yet. So we're spreading the wealth around. That's one of the reasons I like to do it this way, that you got to hit 3 times in order to win. It draws out the suspense. It gives everybody a chance at a hit before you just spin and go away. And here, as I say, that card collector 65JW is cranking out the hits 1, 2, 3. Watch. Nope, not this time. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, as I was saying, I was kind of surprised, but so the top 3 winners, you can go back and watch the video from last Sunday, were AJ up north, the Shaw family. AJ took the top prize, and he actually took a card that I was kind of surprised about, but maybe I shouldn't have been. I don't want to distract everybody from here. Adam's Card Closet gets a first hit there. And make sure to do a real quick check of the times, but we're going to take a spin and I'll throw it out on the side here. AJ took the 87 Bo Jackson with the awesome future star look to it. That is 65 Card Collector 65JW has just hit for the third time. So congrats, sir. I don't know if I still have your mailing address, sir. I think I had it one time years ago. I might not have it anymore, but I will email you. Congrats on winning. You will be sent this stack of 8 cards representing the 8 players currently on the Hall of Fame list. So one of these, at least, is going to end up being a Hall of Fame. So I'm sending you at least one Hall of Fame card in that stack there. So congrats to Card Collector 65JW. We are moving on to Wednesday's spin. Now, Wednesday, is he still on here? Your Card Collector 65JW, just so you know, you can only win once a week on my channel. So I have taken your name out of contention for this one, although he did send in a guess. So the prize for Wednesday, really cool Dennis Eckersley Sports Flick card from 1994. So Dennis Eckersley Sports Flick from 1984. For this question, who was the first pitcher ever to win MVP and Cy Young in the same season? The answer, believe it or not, is Mr. Don Newcombe from the Brooklyn Dodgers, who did it in 1956. If you look back here on the back of this card, this is a 1993 Action Packed card. If you're not familiar with Action Packed, they were a little bit of a kind of raised. It's a cardboard stock that's folded in half because there's like, it's an embossed kind of a card. It's hard to see. Not sure if it's easy to tell. There you can kind of see it there. If I go like that, you can see the sun or the light shining off of it. It's kind of an embossed image of the player. And they put these out 2 years, 93 and 94. Really, Action Pack started as a football card company. That's hence the name Action Pack. Much more action in football than baseball. But anyway, this is Don Newcombe's Action Packed card from 1993. And you'll see here the second bullet point, named NL MVP and earned the first National League Cy Young Award in 1956. League leading 27 victories and a 794 winning percentage. So he had a stellar year in 56 and won both Cy Young and MVP. So that was your answer. And again, the individuals up here on the board were nice enough to throw out a guess for that one. I'm going to shuffle once. Got an individual on here named Kevin Howard. That was the name on the email. There was no indication as to who Kevin Howard was in the card community, if he has a channel or is a content creator. So Kevin, if you're listening and you want to throw out your name or your channel, I would love to take it so that the next time you throw out a guess, I like to put down the channel names more so than the people names so that everybody knows, okay? They can find your channel. So again, we shuffled once. Now we spin. Congrats on everybody on the second prize, all right? So yeah, AJ, like I said, up there in the Shaw family, took the Bo Jackson card. And believe it or not, that was the one card, the Bo Jackson 87, that everybody had on their list. Everybody was asking, you know, hey, if nobody else has taken that one, can I have that one? So all 3 of your top winners had interest in the Bo Jackson card. I have at least one more of those of that card in my my stack of stuff. That's an extra card. I might send that in for grading purposes, but that one wasn't as nicely centered as the one I actually did send in. So the one I did send in, that Bo Jackson, got a 9 out of from SGC. The other one, like I said, it's a little bit more off-centered, and I'm not sure if it would rate as well. That's one of the reasons I didn't send that one in. I chose the first one. Just making sure no one's hit more than once yet so far. So, okay. So then it went out to Doug over at Doug Don't Talk to Robots. Now, Doug took one that it doesn't surprise me that somebody wanted this card. It's a pretty dang nice card. Plus, it's a rookie card of a very huge star at the moment, so I'm not surprised somebody wanted this. But Doug over at Don't Talk to Robots, let me double check here. The card closet has 2. I think that was all so far. Who's close to getting 3? So here we go. Doug chose the Shohei Ohtani 9.5 rookie card from Topps Fire. That is a very pretty card. So that'll be going out to Doug in the near future. You know, as soon as I'm done here, I'm actually going to start wrapping up the packages. So, but I just wanted to show off the things going to everybody and let you know what these guys took. They'll be able to show you the cool stuff once they get it, because again, there's a whole lot of other things heading their way. And you know, I like doing these contests where I share off some of my excess inventory and let you guys get a crack at it. Oh, good Lord, is that Ken? I think that might be Ken's third hit. Ken over God is great. Yeah, okay, Ken, you always seem to get something every week almost, sir. So the one problem is I got sent into Japan, but that's okay. It's only the cost of a stamp these days. So anyway, so Ken gets that Dennis Eckersley Sports Flick card. So congrats on that, sir. Moving on to Friday's question. Friday, what I showed off. What did I show? I was showing off more Kellogg stuff for some of my cool collectibles that I've been getting recently, and did have a really interesting question. So I just kind of, since it was award season, I thought, well, Manager of the Year. I was hoping that our manager for the Phillies, Rob Thompson, would get some love, but he did get some love, but Buck Showalter took it for the Mets. I can understand that. I don't think the Mets were expected to do as well as they did, and they beat up on the Braves all the way down to the season finale. And then over in the American League, Terry Francona get it yet again. I don't know. Again, I'm not sure if he should have had it, but I would have really liked to have seen Rob Thompson getting the Manager of the Year over Buck Showalter. But I said, okay. And at the time I did the question, I didn't know who was going to be the Manager of the Year, and it has since been revealed. But I said, okay, let me just take a random year, 2000. In 2000, who were the managers of the year? The answers were, in the White Sox in the American League, Jerry Manuel was the manager of the year in 2000. And Mr. Dusty Baker got manager of the year back then. And congrats to Dusty on being the manager of the winning Houston Astros. So that was the trivia question and the answer on Friday's video. And the win, the prize, I'm tilting. Sorry for that sudden earthquake there, people. Knocked over the phone. But the prize, this is an entire set of Series 1 insert, the Major League Baseball, the stars of the MLB. The entire 30-card run of this insert set from Series 1. Now, there are 30 additional cards in Series 2 and 30 additional cards in the update set, but this is the entire set of 30 cards from, again, Series 1. That is the prize. The individuals up on the screen were lucky enough to, or were nice enough to send in a guess. Ken, you are out, sir. You cannot win twice in the same week. And who got the first one? Card Collector 65 GAW. Yeah, he got the first one. So, sir, you are out as well. So the remaining individuals on the screen are, you guys are all up for grabs. And again, we will shuffle once, shuffle, and spin, and you have to hit 3 times. So good luck for everybody on this one. Lastly, the third person to win my contest last week was Julie Farnham. Julie got spot number 3, and she took a card that others took, but the good thing, the lucky thing for Julie is she actually took this as her number 1 spot. So since nobody else listed this as their number 1 spot, Julie gets Tommy Markwell. That's 2 in a row. Are you going to hit 1, 2, 3? That has happened in the past. I don't particularly like it. That's why I do it 3 times to win, but Tommy Markwell, there he goes. Anyway, Julie's getting the Mike Trout 9.5 Gold Cup card. So those are the slabs that are going out to everybody. I'm not revealing too much more because I want them to share with the card community all the cool things that they're getting in the packs, and there's a lot of other cool things that these individuals are getting. Then I also had prizes for 4 through 10. I wanted to give out a total of 10, have a total of 10 winners. So I'm sending random box sets to individuals. And of the 7 other individuals who hit, what I'm still missing one name that I'm hoping you guys all can help me out in finding, and it was a YouTube channel called Swing Away Sports Cards. Swing Away Sports Cards was on the list of individuals in the top 10 who gets a random box set for me, but I do not know their mailing address. And I'll send an email back to them if I can find it. But if anybody out there knows who they are or wants to let them know on the side that I need to get their mailing address to send a random box set, I'd appreciate it. So, I don't want to get in the way here. Wilbur Cooper, that's your second hit there, isn't it? Yeah, so we got a couple people up on the board with 2 hits. Yep, nobody with 3 yet. So again, I'm sending out, like I said, these random box sets, extras from my collection that I don't need, to 7 other individuals. Tommy Markle, that is 3 for you, sir, right there. Tommy Markle, if I remember correctly, had 2 before. He got his 3rd right there. So there you have it. So that is my trivia recap for this week. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, keep an eye out for the prize winners. If you guys were somebody who got a prize from my contest, I'll be sending them out on Monday. I want to thank everybody who sent in a guess for this week's trivia recap. Appreciate some of the newbies out there. Kevin and Kevin Howard and Lou Rock. Thanks for Lou Rock for sending stuff. Card Collector 65JW. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate everything. Again, thanks for everybody for supporting my channel. I really greatly appreciate it. Please consider like, subscribing, commenting, and all that jazz. I do my best, try and watch as many videos from you guys as I can. Certainly wish I had more time, but I do the best that I can, as we all do. So I got great trivia questions and prizes available for you all next week as we continue. Be a Thanksgiving Day weekend, but I pre-record all my videos a week in advance, so it's all done, and I'll be back on Sunday with the recap again, so that's not taking away too much of my time. Anyway, appreciate you all coming out. Have a great week. Check back Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for next week's videos, trivia questions and prizes. Appreciate all your support. Thanks for watching. Take care.